Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade and this is a apartment renovation speed build thing that I'm doing. I decided to go with a Parenthood themed build because I tend to always use Parenthood stuff for my kitchens now and for my couches and bookshelves. That's basically just what I use. So I thought I would just do, hey, let's just do a Parenthood build. But this is sort of a Parenthood and outdoor living build because I use outdoor living always for my rugs and for my TV stand, and then Parenthood for the couches, kitchen, and then bedrooms. That one's kind of a little bit of a mixed match of stuff. But if you don't have everything, at least you have Parenthood, and you'll at least have the whole kitchen mostly, and if you have outdoor living, you'll have all my rugs, which is only 2, so it doesn't really matter. But I think for the bed in the bedroom, I did use a vintage, what's it called? Vintage living? the nice pack. I used that bed, which I'm really glad I used because it's gorgeous, and I don't think I've ever used it before, and I really enjoyed it. But I've been thinking lately, I would like to start kind of doing like fixer-upper builds, like just taking houses that I think look good on the gallery, like I really like the outside but I don't like the inside, and fixing them up. Because I really hate making the outside of my houses, like it just takes too long, and they never look as good as other people's, and I just don't feel like putting in the time to like learn to do it. I'm sure I'll eventually do it, but I really like just doing the interior decorating. Like, that's my favorite part. Building is not, which is basically why I'm doing a lot of apartments. Well, not a lot, but for me, a lot of apartments. It's basically because I just don't want to build a house. So I'm wanting to do some, like, fixer-uppers, but I'm kind of worried that people will be like, oh, you're just copying Little Simsy, which I don't think is true. I don't think she should get a monopoly on it, because I feel like a lot of other YouTubers also did fixer-uppers, but she just does it every week. I'm not throwing shade. I really love her videos. I like listening to her commentary. I don't actually like her build style because I don't really like traditional houses at all. I like a lot more modern houses, which is my build type, and hers is a lot more traditional. I don't know. I really hate her bathrooms because I hate the tiles she uses. Which actually, this bathroom has the tiles she uses. I just didn't feel like fixing it. But in my own house, usually I would just use like a white tile or something like that. But I don't know. I've been wanting to do that. But first, I'd like to finish fixing up all of the Sims 4 houses that come with like all the worlds, because those definitely need it. And I think that'd be fun. I just gotta get the motivation to do it. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more speed builds just because, well, they tend to do a lot better. Specifically, I think because they're shorter and like they're easier to get recommended. But if I want to get like my 100 baby challenge to get recommended, there's 80,000 more popular Sims players who do the 100 baby challenge. Their videos are going to get recommended, not mine. But for builds, it's just kind of like a lot more random, I feel like. And I really want my channel to grow because I really want people to like interact with my LPs and like share storylines with me. Like, I don't care if my videos are seen by a lot of people. I just really, really want like a couple people to be like invested in my storylines and to like help me craft them and shape them, because I just feel like that'd be really fun, and that's what I really, really want. And it makes me sad to think about it, so I'm gonna try not to. But yeah. So with this house, I added a lot of like, it's not like clutter, but it made it look a lot more lived in. Like later on, I add saw a couple pictures in the living room and stuff like that. And I love what I did with the curtains. I didn't know that we got new curtains with Parenthood, but we got these like glossy cashmere curtains, and on these big windows they just worked really well. And I probably should have changed that curtain over the window to these, but I didn't. So if you want to change that, you can. But I found these glossy ones that we got with Parenthood. And I just did this. And I thought it looked really pretty. And it like how there's, because most curtains don't fit on those windows, but these do when you overlap them a little bit. And it didn't look horrible, so I like it. And usually I forget to add curtains, so I was pretty proud of myself for adding that touch. And for the living room, I go with a different theme than I normally would. I'm usually more for like light. I really like white wood and stuff like this, but I wanted to use this couch obviously, and it was like I wanted to use this couch, and it was in this dark wood, so I just kind of did my living room like a dark wood theme, but with like light. I have like a light flooring and light walls, and it just makes everything look really nice. It's not too dark and depressing and everything like that. Ooh, I just realized something. I actually have no idea what part of the build we're on, because there's this thing that happens with my recording software where, like, in my old one I used to just drag the video and it would make it go to the right, like it would make it go faster. But with this one, if I just drag the video, it just cuts everything out. So I'm probably not on the living room. I might be on the bedroom. So sorry if you got confused. I'll have to fix that. So right now, I was wondering why everything was so slow. I'm like, this looks like, I mean, it looks faster than normal building, but now that I'm staring at it, no. This is normal building because I forgot to hold the control key when I dragged it. I need to fix that. Alright, I'm going to pause this real quick, and I'm going to see what part of the video we're actually at. Oh boy. Okay, so we're back. I should probably just re-record all of this because it's very, very off. But I love this bedroom, don't you? I think the bedroom's absolutely gorgeous. I loved first I found this painting, and I wanted to build my apartment around this painting. So I just used a lot of blues and greens, and I love how the plants that I put on the walls contracts with like the blue and everything. I just think it looks really, really good. And I love how the easel, I thought, also looks really, really amazing, that I put in the corner over there, because it adds a nice contrast. You won't be able to use it. I just thought it looked really nice. So if you want to move it so you can use it, you can go ahead and do that. But I think this apartment looks really nice. Like, it looks lived in, but in a clean way. And the bedroom is my favorite part. I love all the plants I used. I want to start doing that. And I love how the living room turned out as well. And I hope you did too. If you like this video, please give me a like. And comment down below any other like types of theme builds, or if you want me to use like just one pack or anything like that, I can definitely do that. We're going to jump into some screenshots right now. And I love you all. Subscribe if you want, and if you want to start commenting on my LPs to make me feel better, you can. Alright, bye-bye.